Hello everyone, my name is Ali Mustafa and welcome to the weekly AI updates. Now I'm going to record this video every week to keep you up to date with all the amazing things happening in artificial intelligence. Now, I don't manually collect all of this information because I'm browsing Twitter, I'm going to news websites, I'm actually gathering all of these updates. I don't manually collect them. How do I do it? Simply by using Pieces OS long-term memory agent. So how does it work? Very simple. I keep my pieces OS listening all the time, 24 by 7, whenever I'm working, and then it collects all of this information for me. And then I just hit it with a query saying that, hey, retrieve all the amazing news I was browsing throughout the week. And it automatically kind of figures out, the time range and gives me all this information. So yeah, that's a shameless plug for pieces because I work for them and you should definitely check out our tool. But let's get back to the video. So this week, there has been a lot of significance update, right? So I'm going to give each topic a minute, then we'll shoot over 10 minutes. But yeah, if you want all the updates within 10 minutes, this is the video you'll need to watch. Cool. So what are the major AI model releases this week? Now, if we get started, the very major release is from OpenAI GPT-5. Now, Sama has hyped up this so much that everyone was like very, very excited about it. I'm not sure about you, but I'm not, yeah, pretty much. And my reaction is completely flat. It's not like aha moment, but it's more like, yeah, good, another good model, which is kind of launched. So we'll just kind of go ahead and look at their blog and what they are kind of mentioning. Now, I personally tried GPT-5, and I don't see a very significant update from O3. I use O3 almost daily. And when I kind of combined GPT-5 and compared with the task I do with O3, I found a little improvement, not like a very significant improvement like we did from GPT-4 all the way to O3, right? So that was like a very significant update. But in terms of five, I don't really find it, to be that wonderful. Even though it is amazing, obviously, it is more humanly. It is, the updates, the coding is a little bit improved, but it's definitely not where I would like it to see. Definitely, there are a lot of positives, and everyone talks about that. But this video is basically how I feel about things, right? So yeah, I'm definitely sharing my opinions. Okay, so take that with a pinch of salt. Now, if you go here, you can obviously see their benchmarks and all of that. And I want to specifically highlight this chart. If you look at these charts, you'll see that OpenAI O3 in comparison to GPT-5, you can see the improvement, right? It's not even 1%. So it's 98.4. It is, 94.6 with thinking, and then this is, 99.6. So if you look at it, it's like hardly, and if you look at other places as well, it's not that kind of a significant upgrade in comparison to the existing models which are there in the OpenAI suite. So yeah, there has been a lot of positives as well. So yeah, that's like obviously it is multimodality, which is nice. But yeah, I'm eagerly waiting for Gemini 3 and see what they do. Okay. Now the second one is GPT-OSS. Now I created a dedicated video running GPT-OSS on my device using LM Studio. I highly recommend it. Go ahead and try it out. It's not a sponsored video, but I really like that too, right? So you can actually go ahead and try it out, run it on your device if you have at least 18 gigs of RAM. I tried it on M3 Pro 18 GB variant and it worked. Yeah, I heard MacBooks fans for the very first time in my life. And they were screaming. So I stopped using the model. But there are a lot of vendors who are also kind of offering it as an API. But that defeats the purpose of open models, right? The idea is that you are able to try it on your own, push it on your own. Yeah, that's how you feel the power of these open models, complete privacy. Talking about privacy, pieces runs completely on device, meaning that most of this data collection which we do for creating long-term memory is completely on device. So yeah, my data doesn't go anywhere else. It stays on my system. Cool. Now, I'm not going to go much deeper onto this because we already covered this. I already showed you an example last week. But yeah, it's a very significant update from an open source perspective. Awesome. Then we have Claude Opus 4.1. Now, I really love 4.1. I tried it and it works like a charm. Specifically in comparison to GPT-5, I like Opus 4.1 better. But again, in comparison to Opus 4 and 4.1, 4.1 is not a significant upgrade. It definitely is a lot better in terms of understanding your prompt and hallucinates a lot less, but it is not a significant upgrade. If you compare GPT-5, 4.1, I like both of them, but I prefer 4.1 more. And overall, if you see benchmark as well, you'll see 2% to 3% increase in general. But yeah, in general, it is good. It is not that significant up there. Awesome. Now, Google cooked with Genie 3, specifically creating on the fly worlds. Now, I was pretty excited to see this video because um, it is real time. So imagine everyone says that this world which we live in is a simulation, right? And imagine you're walking across the road and the road is getting built as you walk across it. Um, it can't get more futuristic than this, or it can. But I really like this demo, which they actually also enable us to look at. So if you look here, they are actually showing you, and this is all real time. That's what Google says, right? Now I am hoping to try this myself and see how well this is put out on. But then, in this blog, they highlight that it is able to kind of replicate the physics of it as well. Now, that is very difficult to achieve. And if they have achieved this, um, Gemini 3 is going to cook. Hoping for that update to be released soon. But Genie, if I get to try it, I'll definitely try it out and show you, some updates around that. But this is definitely a really, really nice, like progress in terms of generating on the fly, scenes. Very, very awesome. Then talking about all the video stuff, we have Grok AI, Grok XAI's Grok-Imagine. Now, Grok-Imagine itself is, if you look at it, it is all these cat videos which you see on Instagram. I think, to some extent, they are generated using Grok or Super Grok itself. I don't have a subscription of Google Super Grok, so I can't actually, kind of go ahead and try it out. But Elon Musk kind of shared this prompt and shared this video, and I can actually see Instagram getting more and more unusable. Instagram and YouTube Shorts both with all these AI generated small form videos. Yeah, that's the update on that. Now, apart from that, 11 Labs. Oh, wow. Now, I've been using 11 Labs for quite some time now. When I was at Postman, I actually created my live video using and audio using 11 Labs. I created my own voice model and walked around with it. And no one noticed, by the way. So 11 Labs itself, I think, they are an amazing company and they, have done really good innovation in terms of audio. With 11 Labs Music, they have hit it out of the park, and especially from a creative perspective. Like, I have few friends who are in the music industry, and when I showed them this, by generating a single song, they were like, "Oh wow!" Like it is, it is really nice. Now, I obviously tried my own way of generating this, right? And by the way, you can basically kind of go ahead and use it commercially, meaning that you can launch your own songs. Wow. Okay. Now I created something here, and I obviously don't remember the URL, so I asked pieces about it, and it gave me the URL. So let's listen to my rap. not a rap, but a song. So you can see these are the items of my song. Let's
Initializing.
hit it.
Welcome to this week's AI updates. System check AI uprising, no inhibition. Genie 3's 3D worlds coding in a dream. Grok-Imagine paints visions in bold new gleam. GPT-OSS open source power to the team. We're riding
Yes.
servers in a neon
Let's
sky.
go.
GPT-5's expert mind ignites us lean. Digital hearts beat in a wired domain. AI revolution, breaking every chain. Neon circuits pulse the futures in our veins. Power surge rising. Let the system rain.
Pull up a future AI unleashed.
Yeah, I like those beat drops. So I created, so I actually gave it a prompt to create all the updates so you can see all the product names here. But this is so good. Like, yeah, it's creative. I'll share this link in the description. Go have a look at it. Awesome. So what else? The last update. Now, this is, I'm not sure why not a lot of people are talking about this, but Gemini CLI for GitHub Actions lifesaver. So I don't have Copilot Pro, which means I don't, have ability to provide it issues and pull requests in the free version of GitHub Copilot. But Gemini CLI for GitHub Actions actually changes the game because I no longer need to rely on GitHub Copilot to kind of achieve this. Now I can use Gemini inside that as well. But mind you, Gemini CLI comes with a awesome free tier, which means I can go ahead and add it as an action in my project, and then I can have it review my issues, PRs, generate code for me. I do a lot of stuff there, and it just works. So yeah, not a lot of people I've seen talk about this. Probably not significant update for a lot of people, but from a productivity perspective, this is definitely something which I would like and highlight. So go ahead and try it if you're not yet kind of seen it already. They have all the links here. I'll also generate a report using pieces and share a PDF on all of this. Come in PDF and I'll send it right to your DM. So yeah, that's all the updates for today. And I hope you like this kind of style of video. Do share your feedback. Would love to know more about that. And yeah, I'll be doing this week on week, hoping to kind of continue doing this. And yeah, obviously, pieces is going to play a very important role around that because I hate it to kind of go ahead and research and do all of that. Um, pieces listens to that, and then I can just query it. For example, if I go to my workstream activity and if I go here, you can see it actually highlights all the articles, so I don't have to manually save them. Yeah, that's it for today. See you all next week. Bye bye.